Alright. Hello guys, JKdaPlague here, dropping in on another game of solo queue. We are dropping in on Hai and Meteos. They are duo queuing together in solo queue. Meteos is going jungle Elise. Well, it looks like Hai might be going Elise in middle. It could be Elise in top. Jace could be middle as well. But we're just going to have to see what happens here. I'm going to go ahead and move this stuff around really fast where I think the lane's going to be going. Looks like actually both teams are going to be heading straight into the middle lane here. One more. Boom. Okay. Yeah, both teams are going to meet each other in the middle lane. The queue's going out, checking brush and everything. And let's just look at these comps real fast. We got Elise and they got Elise. We got Graves, Jace, and Thresh. They got a pretty good, distance game. They got some good disengage with Elise and with Jace. They have some good catch as well with Meteos and Thresh, but they have no super hard engage. It's going to be really up to, Meteos to really make some stuff happen. They're going to have to poke and really get in there. Meanwhile, on the other side, they have a nice, tanky, beefy line. Just with Nasus, Alistar just provides some good amount of peel. It's going to be hard for them to get to Ezreal at all. He's got Arcane Shift. He's got Pulverize. He's got Headbutt. He's got a lot to deal with. Not to mention they have to fight through that Ken ultimate. So it's going to be really important for them to get the early game advantage here. With Jace, Jace can easily be in to carry that game if he's fed. So can Elise Sin. So can Elise. I mean, they gotta get, if they get that early game advantage, they can snowball very hard. They have some very good snowballing lanes here for blue team. Which we're gonna see if they can push that to their advantage here. Just because Jace versus Ken, that's gonna be an interesting lane matchup. I've seen it go both ways before. I don't remember who's supposed to win that lane. I feel like Kennen does fairly well in that lane. Just because he can poke from far away, he can easily dodge Qs from Jace, and but I mean, Jace can get in there, do his damage, and knock him away and walk away very easily. So I'll have to see what he does. See what actually Hai started up here. Oh yes, he likes to do the Fort Pot, start on Lee Sin. It's actually a very high level 2 damage spike with Fort Pot. A lot of people don't expect that extra damage to come out, so I'll have to see. Now he's pushing his lane a little bit more just so he can get that level 2 advantage a little bit quicker, and then we might see him decide to go all in really fast. So we're gonna have to see. There's his level 2, and there he goes all in. Fort Pot did not get used, but there he goes. He did quite a bit of damage immediately, going QE boom. Did not decide to use the Fort Pot yet, but it looks like everything else is pretty standard for the junglers. Nasus taking his red buff. Elise has already finished her clear of the jungle. She's moved on to her wolves. But other than that, everything seems pretty normal. See where Nasus decides to actually take his first gank. And there are lanes to gank. Lee Sin is a potential gank here. He actually just decides to do his Wraith instead. But he does have potential ganking potential here. And see if he decides to use it wisely. Down the bottom lane, a lot of poke going down onto Ezreal and Alistar. Ezreal is already at half health, but Alistar should be taking heal at level 3. Or maybe even level 2. I don't think he'll take it at level 2 though. He'll probably take it at level 3. And then get those healings going. See what he decided to take. He actually has not leveled it yet. He's waiting to see what happens, waiting to see if he has to worry about anything potentially happening. He decides to take Headbutt instead. He does not want to take that heal just yet. He knows that there is plenty of healing, no damage really being done just yet. So the healing would just kind of go to waste right now and kind of push his lane. He doesn't really want to do that at this moment. It wouldn't be the wisest decision at all. So first blood still not being done. Hai getting in there, getting a little bit of poke damage. Misses his resonating Sonic Wave. Sonic Wave, yeah, I could have read. But nothing really exciting happening. You're just seeing a lot of trades, a lot of poke going around. So it looks like it's going to be up for the junglers for these kills to happen. Just because both people are playing, very cautiously. They're trading very well with each other. See both lanes having, looking pretty healthy. Health pots being used, everything being used. But Nasus looking for that first gank, but a ward is spotted him, so he's not going to be able to do anything there in the top lane. So he's going to probably want to make his move towards the middle lane. But now Lee Sin is level 4. He's going to be a hard person to gank. Thankfully, he doesn't have a ward to jump to, so he's going to have to wait for those minion waves to kind of disappear. Ahri is now level 3 as well. Lee Sin can't go in as much because of that charm. He can't just go in full-on melee engage because he will get caught by that charm and he will lose that trade. So it's going to be up to the ganks here, and it looks like Elise is looking for the first gank. Can Meteos get this one off here? Ahri, can the cocoon land? The charm actually lands on the Meteos. No cocoon lands. Meteos gets put down to half health here. A couple more auto attacks will finalize that gank. That gank did not go well. Did not actually get any flash. They only got a little bit of damage out here. But Hai does have that Iron Will and Safeguard. See if he can do anything. Headbutt Pulverize coming in onto Thresh. Nothing else going to come of that, though. Jace actually getting pushed back all the way to his tower. This might be a big ganking opportunity here for Elise, and yes, she is going into spider form. She is starting to make her way up, but will Kennen stick around for this? Jace actually isn't even sticking around for this. Now he is. He sees Elise coming up here. Meteos has the chance to do something here, but he has to worry about that Lightning Rush. That Lightning Rush is something that you have to worry about. Let's see if A and B can actually bait it here. Nass is actually coming up top as well. Will they actually spot him in time here? And yes, Meteos should be able to spot him in time. He actually makes it back. No worries here. Meteos just wasting a little bit of his time trying to gank that top lane. But Ahri, super low on mana, super low on health. She might actually have to go back here soon. And she is asking for a cover. Nass is going to come here. Easily going to cover. Throw down that spirit fire. He's going to be able to do it. He actually kicks him back. A lot of damage. That Ignite! Oh my gosh, so much damage coming out. He does not have to take the tower, fortunately, but that health pot does manage to save Nasus. Nasus is not going to be able to cover that wave at all. Was the 4 pot used by Hai? Yes, it indeed was. He has no items anymore in his inventory. But he is just maintaining the pressure on this tower, forcing everyone to leave, forcing people to come here, and they cannot even cover the tower. So Hai, maintaining that pressure, gets the jungler to come, almost kills the jungler. Just one more auto attack would have been enough. But unfortunately can't able to do it, but he does deny some quite a little bit of experience there. Even goes back right in front of the tower, just saying, hey, I just killed you guys. Or I just wrecked you guys here. Good luck. And he is even dominating in CS here. He's about 20 CS ahead. Or almost 20 CS ahead of Ahri. And Ahri even goes for that Seeker's Arm Guard. Not going to be opting for the DFG first, the DFG rush here, just because Lee Sin is just doing so much physical damage that she needs that Seeker's Arm Guard just to deal with it. So she is going to be going for that Zonia's maybe first. Maybe she'll just go Seekers and then go into something else. We'll have to see what she decides to do with that. There are plenty of options still open to her. It's still early in the game, but Elise making a move for this blue buff. Does she have the power? She does not have the ward coverage, but she does have Lee Sin help. But Ahri is starting to make the move as well. Lee Sin does have his ultimate backup, and he's kind of zoning out this Ahri just by being there. And yes, Meteos does successfully take it. There's a kickback straight into the wolf camp. That still might be enough if they can land a cocoon. There comes the Tempest. There comes the cripple. He is not level 6 yet. He's going to go down. Lee Sin picking up the first blood here. A lot of damage coming out of this mid. Lee Sin, another cocoon landing onto Ahri. Ahri forced to charm out of there, but the kick continues to land. He flashes. He gets actually a headbutt ahead of Alistar. This could be bad for him as well. The Sonic Strike is off cooldown, and he picks up a double kill. Hai taking a little bit of tower damage. He takes the Thresh Lantern to safety, and that is 3 kills for Hai right off the bat. So Hai now looking super strong here. Lee Sin middle. Maybe we'll see. Who knows? We might see us at LCS. You know, Lee Sin middle. It has the damage potential. Very high. It's got the roaming. It's got very good roaming potential. The only problem is that you need to get ahead. If you don't get ahead, you're gonna have a hard time with the rest of the game. You don't have the same, a lot of the same capabilities as a lot of mids, do with their burst damage. So you're it's definitely towards C9 style, because they definitely, they like to have those, early mid game, beasts who can, carry them and then just end the game. So we might see it, who knows. I really doubt it. I don't think we'll see it. It might just be a solo queue thing for fun. But who knows? These guys, they're not me. They're different. Who knows what we might see. Meteos is going to take that blue buff. Hai does not need it. Jace probably could use it, but it doesn't look like he needs it very much. So Meteos just going to take it for himself, continue his farming spree. He does have 44 CS over the Ness is 40, so I mean, Ness is still a farming jungler, pretty much. He does like to farm up that Q. Let's actually see how much he has. Yeah, he has 96, which isn't that bad. At 9 minutes in the game, is actually pretty good to this early on. Definitely getting a lot of kills on those high-level creeps with his siphoning strike, but he needs to be able to get a good gank off. That 3-0 Lee Sin definitely looking, and decided to go colorless. He did not go for the common Hydra Rush that you see a lot of people do. He's opting for his passive, usage here. He's going for those, attack skills, and he's going to slow him down, just keep getting those auto attacks out. But Nass is actually going to be coming in for a gank. Alistar has Graves knocked up. There comes the Ezreal ultimate right across Graves. He's forced to pop the barrier. He's doing a lot of damage. He actually manages to pick up a kill in the process. It's not all for loss, but he needs to survive. If Thresh can survive here, he pulls him right back into tower range. Can he continue this kill? He does! Thresh picks up the red buff. Up top, Kennen kind of wasted his ultimate here. Can Jace do anything with this? No, he's level 7 to he's level 9. Jace has died. I didn't remember when he died. Must have missed that kill, but he's taking a lot of damage here. Jace definitely needs this help. Kennen is just too strong with that magic damage poke. I guess I was wrong. Kennen definitely wins this lane matchup right here. Maybe it's just because Jace was bad, but it just seems like just Kennen has the potential just to keep on the poke. No, I did say Kennen win that lane. I was right. Never mind. Jace, yeah, I was right. But it looks like Lee Sin going deep for this. Ahri here misses the charm. He needs to get out of there. He's got a minute to dash too. Going a little ballsy there. Could have been very bad for him if that charm would have landed here. And meanwhile, up top, there was a kill that went down. Go back and look at this one. Kennen, I mean, Jace is super low. He should not be staying here. He knows that he can go down here. That Q does so much damage. There's the W. There's the Ignite. One more auto attack, and that is a finalized kill for Kennen. Kennen now 2-0. Got double Dorans. That's definitely a big reason for that damage here. Elise actually killed Ezreal in that meantime. Definitely missed that. Repels straight for Ninja. Ninja coming in. There comes the Q. Can he land another? There it is. The repel. The barriers popped out, but that's not enough. The pulverize, knocking up Meteos just out of tower range. Not gonna be able to do it. But there we go. The charm landing onto Hai. Hai is withered. There got the chase on him. He kicks him back for so much damage. There's the ignite. That's gonna be enough to kill Ahri. Ahri is down. He's sitting in the spirit fire. The ignite is ticking on him. Will he be enough? He pops the safeguard. He is going to be okay, but here comes the Wither, the Q from Nasus. Not going to get to Hai in time, and you can see Nasus is just super scared. He sees the health pot chugging. He's throwing down the Spirit Fire, trying to keep Hai from life-stealing up, but Elise is coming up here. He runs up. Hai is in trouble, though. He's going to get shut down. 505 gold to Alistar. And Elise trying to make something else happen here. Can she land her Q? Is coming off a cooldown right now. Manages to pick it up there. It's the red buff ticking still on too. He goes for the repel. He picks up a double kill in the meantime, but he is going to go down here. Actually panning off the red buff to Ezreal. Not the best thing. Shut down for him. He gets a lot of gold out of that. Alistar got a lot of gold in the meantime. But I mean, Alistar getting the gold versus someone else getting the gold. The shutdown gold went to somebody who wasn't as much of a threat. The hook does not land. Almost actually did a Mad Lifestyle move where he went through the arcane shift, but didn't actually manage to land it. To see what they decide to do. So 9-5 in favor of blue team. Let's see what Hai actually decides to build next. He did build Brutalizer. Meteos still going for his normal Spirit of the Ancient Golem. He did decide to go Sork Shoes, not Ninja Tabai or anything else. He doesn't really need the extra tenacity. Nice hook onto Ahri, but they are in such trouble here. Graves has no mana for anything else other than auto attacks. There comes a flay backwards. Thresh flashes out of there, but Ezreal is coming in from the side. Graves goes down to Nasus, and Thresh is going to fall down as well. This could mean the Dragon 4 red team as well. See if they can do. Lee Sin and Elise are there. Kennen still has his ultimate up. Jace not pushing top lane. He's got nobody to fight up there, and they decide to not go for it. Oh man, there's a knock-up onto Hai. There's the Cocoon landing onto Kennen. Kennen still has his ultimate. Like I said, he kicks him out of it though. Hai getting stunned under there. There comes the Ezreal ultimate, taking him down. Meteos is now 1v4. He's all alone here. Red buff's taken from Ezreal, and he is going to go down as well. That's 2 kills going to Kennen. Oh, sorry, 1 kill going to Kennen, 1 kill going to Ezreal. So they pick up a nice couple kills there. It is now 9-9 in kills, 1-1 in towers.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Oh, that's right. Dragon was gone. Forgot that they did it earlier. So the only reason that they are in the lead now is because blue team has that dragon. They did just pick up a tower as well. But this also could be a tower for red team in the middle lane. This is the bigger tower. This is the better tower. But Nasus actually does not have the mana to do Siphoning Strike. And actually, he does have the mana. Why doesn't he just do it? There's one more Siphoning Strike. I guess they just don't have the means. They don't know where anybody's at. But that's going to be it. They're paying on for Dragon. I guess Dragon is going to be coming up soon. Let's see what they do there. Try and prepare for it. I don't think Thresh has any. He does have a pink ward. They do have the setup for it. Let's see what Alistar has. Alistar has no pink ward, so they do have a dragon control with that pink right now. Hai getting charmed, getting a little bit of damage poked on him, but he should be fine. Iron Will safeguard, you know, up back to full health. So Hai is opting for that Blade of the Ruined King rush. You know, again, going for that passive play. Blue team has dragon control, and they're going to take that dragon, no problem. 1437, so we'll see that dragon back up at 2037. Actually might see a potential fight here. All 5 of them are down here for blue team. Both top towers are down right now. So plenty of roaming potential for the top laners to see if they want to move around the map. And not opting for that split push. Actually going to be taking that red buff. Graves coming in, not able to really find anything. He gets has that Bloodthirster. Ezreal going for the Blade of the Ruined King first on Ezreal. That's a very strange build there. I don't usually see Blade of the Ruined King first on Ezreal. I mean, his passive, you know, it does work, and he gets attack speed, but, I mean, you want to go something else, you know, something else that can really work with it. You know, Tyr's an okay first buy, you know, it's still risky. But actually, they find Alistar in the jungle. There's, oh man, I missed that. I was talking too much there. Let's see what happens here. Because Hai does go down. Hai is below half health. He finds the kick. He finds it. The charm gets hit. Hai taking a lot of damage. The Ignite's going to be able to take him down. Hai manages to get his kick off, but he kicks Alistar actually to safety. So Hai getting caught a little bit out of position. Going to cost him this tower here. Nas is looking for something, but he's going to come around. He can take the tower with his team. Meanwhile, Elise is taking that red buff because, frankly, they're going to come and try and steal that right afterwards. And he sees that. There comes the cocoon, not landing on anything. They need to be careful of this charm here. This charm would be huge. Don't get stunned. Do not get stunned. Charm could lead into Kennen Ultimate, could lead into just so many different things from Alistar. There's just so much not lockdown here for the team. There's so much one-man lockdown. It's very hard for them to do anything, as we saw there. Pulverized into charm, into just death, just because he was just at a quarter health. Lee Sin is coming back, though, so we might see an engagement potentially from blue team. Red team is pinging themselves back, telling them to get out of there. Lee Sin is back. Lee Sin is mad. But Lee Sin is coming back with just no extra items. He's only still got those double Dorns, Cutlass, and that Brutalizer. That's all he's really sitting on. Does not land. Sonic Strike so close, but the nice arcane shift from Ezreal. Ezreal using that ultimate to clear the wave, but it looks like a nice pulverize. He catches Graves out in the open, but no one is there to follow up the ignite. Kennen Ultimate does not actually make it there. Lee Sin able to pick up the kill onto Ezreal in the meantime, so Kennen not really finding anybody with his ultimate. He kicks Kennen backwards for some reason, but he's got Nasus on him. Meanwhile, they find the kill onto Alistar. They find the kill onto Thresh. The Spiritfire is taking away. Ahri is here. Misses the charm. She does not have enough mana for anything else. Her ultimate is still on cooldown. So Hai's going to be able to get away as well. He's not sitting on a ward, fortunately. So a big 2-for-3 exchange for blue team. The red team's still heading the kills. Of course, blue team has 2 dragons on them. They're still ahead in the gold lead. 3k gold lead. I'm sorry, like 2k. A little over 2k gold lead. But still no other towers have fallen. Still 2 towers for blue team have been, they've taken down 2 towers. And 2 towers for red team, so they're even in towers. Only thing that's not even is dragons and kills. Red team ahead in kills, blue team is ahead in the dragons. And let's see how Jace's tier is starting to stack up. He's gotten that tier. He might build into mirror mana immediately just to try and stack it up faster. Pulverize not going to land onto Hai. That would have been spelled death for him if that would have landed. Charm going out, not going to land either. Kind of a random charm, actually. Those can be dangerous, though, sometimes. But Hai is continuing to keep the pressure up. He now has that Blade of the Ruined King here. And looks like Graves is starting to build towards that static shift. Ezreal's finally, looks like he's building towards the Fate, maybe towards that Trinity Force. Trinity Force definitely has been an increasing item, which is one of the reasons why I don't really agree with Blade of the Ruined King on Ezreal anymore. It's like you want more raw attack damage to really coincide with that Trinity Force. So I really think Bloodthirster, might be the better build with Trinity Force now. So I definitely, I question Blade of the Ruined King. I mean, it works with your Q. It deals, what is it? It deals 15% of the target's maximum health. It's, physical damage. But still. You still want to go something else. You still want that, that Trinity Force. The Trinity Force does 200% extra damage according to your attack damage down. Jay's kind of caught in position here. He's getting pulverized. He's got the Wither on him. There's the Spirit Fire going down. The Repel's going to stop Alistar in his tracks. Thresh throwing the lantern out, takes Jace to safety, but Kennan's coming in with his ultimate. He gets slowed, so he's not going to be able to get there. He does not actually use it, but Thresh actually goes down as your ultimate. But meanwhile, Lee Sin is just split pushing. They're just buying time for Lee Sin to just continue to do his. Ahri is trying to get up there and do something, but she has to wait to heal. Lee Sin's going to be able to take this. Kennan's starting to make his way up there. Ahri, they're all trying to collapse. Never mind, I was wrong. They're not all trying to collapse. Just Ahri is just trying to go ahead and try and stop it. But he manages to get a tower for 1 death, and that is an okay trade there for blue team. They're okay with that. Oh, Lee Sin coming with the kick combo onto Ezreal with Graves' ult. Kennen coming with the ultimate as well. Only manages to get 0 stuns. Graves coming back in right at the end of it, but Ahri's coming back in with her ultimate. They're flashing, trying to get out of there. Hai's ignited. Hai, one more tick is going to go down. And blue team is now on the run. Can they get out of this one? Elise is looking to fight, though. Look at the damage coming out. She repels. She comes right back down, though, right onto Nasus. He is not going to be able to get out of this one alive. Maybe not. One more charm. She'll be able to do it. No, he takes the lantern. He's going right back in, though. He takes the Q. He kills him. Alistar headbutts him to safety. They're continuing the chase, though. Thresh is full health. He's the only one. Jace has no mana. He gets a double kill. The triple kill. Jace actually takes that one. Kennen coming in. The Ezreal ultimate coming out. Not going to pick up anything. Graves is nearby. He is full health, but he's got no mana. Kennen looking for a pick here. Can he find it? Throws a Q. Does not find anybody. He's going to have to just kind of have to let it go there. Ezreal starting to farm up the top lane. And man, just so much going down there. As Kennen almost has that zone is now. He's got the Seeker's Arm Guard. He has got the Neilcy Large Rod, and Ahri actually hasn't finished an item yet. She's got the Neilcy Large Rod. She actually went for an Amplifying Tome as well, and then a Seeker's Arm Guard. I mean, she went Seeker's Arm Guard first to deal with Lee Sin, but then she just kind of didn't build anything else. Okay, there it is. The Fiendish Codex. So she's going for a DFG right now. She decided just to go Seeker's Arm Guard into DFG, and there it is. There's her DFG. She's finished it. Now she's got a lot more burst potential onto people. Meanwhile, Meteos timing the dragon oh so well. Clearing it of wards, but Lee Sin has caught an Ezreal. An Explorer has been caught. No, he's going to get out of there, no problem. Lee Sin kicking him to safety. That'd been an awful thing to do. You don't want to just kick him to safety. Man, that Dragon's Rage is now on a very short cooldown thanks to that Brutalizer. 10% cooldown reduction. The thing is only on a 49-second cooldown, but they find 2 of them, Kennen and Ahri. They both use their ultimates. Can they pick up this kill, though? They do manage to pick it up for 2 ultimates for 1 person, but can this mean the middle tower goes down for them? They have the mana advantage. It is 5v4, but they are down a Kennen ultimate and down an Ahri ultimate and down a DFG as well. They use so much just on Lee Sin because Lee Sin is so strong, but they find a Thresh. Thresh is forced to flash out of here. Meanwhile, Jace did half damage to Nasus, but they might continue this chase if they can get a lockdown stun. Kennen has to land his stuff, though. There's a headbutt pulverized, but Kennen gave up the chase. Ahri might be able to get out of here. They find Graves. They stun Graves for a little bit. There comes the Graves ultimate. They get a charm onto Meteos, but Meteos does not care. He's going to keep going in. He is going for Ahri. Ahri is taking a lot of damage. The Ezreal comes out. Meteos is super low. He's got a quarter health left. But they forced red team to back off. Lee Sin is now back up with charm. It's going to land, but they're not going to go in off of it. Ahri is actually forced to flash out of this, and blue team is going to keep up the pressure. Going to go for that tower. Going to go for that objective, get that extra gold. No, they're actually pinging on the Baron. They have Lee Sin. They have the Blade of the Ruined King on him. But no, looks like they're just going to try and bait it. Graves in the front. Needs to be careful. Does Kennen have his ultimate back up? He does not even have his ultimate back up yet. Lee Sin jumping into the middle of them all. He has taken so much. He does a nice kick. He manages to land his Resonating Strike onto Nasus. Picks up the kill. Kennen is super low. He cannot contest anymore. And it looks like they're going to be trying to push down this tower. They have an objective. They have control of the map right now. Everybody is super healthy except for Meteos. I guess they're just going to go back. Not everyone is super healthy. I was wrong. I don't know why I said that. I knew not everybody was super healthy. But they have control of the map right now. They even took down the jungler of the enemy team. But they're just not feeling healthy enough to really push anything else down. They did not have the minions to push down the middle tower. They did not have the support. Red team making their move towards Dragon, but I don't think Dragon's coming up for a little while. probably just had to clear. That pink ward is still there. Elise finding this Ezreal. He decides to arcane shift before he Qs. Dodges the Ahri, but Ahri managed to land a nice charm at saving the Ezreal. Dragon's Rage was almost up for Hai, but it was not up yet. See what that cooldown Dragon's Rage is now. It is 64.5 seconds, only a minute difference now. But Hai, with that Hex Drinker, he tried to do it for Ahri, but it just did not do enough magic resist. That DFG on Ahri is just doing so much work now, able to burst down that Lee Sin as hard as he can. And here we go. Here come the Vision Wars. Alistar getting that Oracle. Let's see if Thresh decides to get one next. Where are you, Thresh? Thresh does have an Oracles already as well. It says halfway done. Let's see who got it first. But Kennen with the ultimate. Meteos dodging it with his repel. Graves coming in. A nice Zonia's there to stop all that burst damage. Hook not even going to land there. There's the ultimate from Graves. Not enough damage there to finish off Kennen. But that's going to open up the blue buff for blue team. Can they get this one? Who are they going to give this one to? Are they going to give it to Meteos or are they going to give it to Jace? Looks like Meteos is... No, Jace is going to be the one who tries and takes it. He Qs over, but actually doesn't actually jump over. So Alistar and Thresh are just trying to get control of the map for their team, clearing wards out. But blue team has an advantage of just having the stronger members right now. Thresh finding that last ward right there. Thresh has the advantage of having stronger members and them not having the vision past the river. You see, Thresh has vision past the river, so he knows he's safe, when to cross, where to go. He just can't go too deep right now. Lee Sin and Graves just going to get out of there. They don't want any part of this action. No, they find Alistar, bursted down. They not even have to use Dragon's Rage, just everything else was used there. It's owned, and this might mean a Baron attempt. They don't have any vision for it. I don't think anybody has wards. Okay, Thresh obviously has wards. That's it. A nice hook onto Kennen. And no, Thresh is going into this fight. Nass is coming around the backside. He is split from the team. He is not able to get there. Looks like Thresh is actually able to take down Ahri, but Ezreal is able to take down Thresh. In the meantime, the Ezreal ultimate going across the middle of him. Hai still trying to do what he can. Can he manage to get there? Graves with a double kill. And Nasus looks like he fell to Jace in the meantime. So that is almost an ace. It was an ace, yes. Alistar is back up, but he's not going to be able to defend this tower by himself. So this is going to be a tower for blue team. Again, going for those objectives. As soon as they kill a team, you got to do it. Doesn't have to be competitive to do it. And is that a static shift? Yes, Graves has finished his static shift. He's got a Splinter, so he's got another BF sword. So we might see a play for... And Hai actually getting bullied around a little bit by this Alistar. He's getting super low, knocks him back. Graves gonna pick up that kill, but here comes Ahri. Ahri has her does not have her ultimate up actually, but here comes Nasus. He's coming super fast here. Hai actually going in, he gets ignited, so he's gonna go down. Hai getting a little too aggressive. Meteos taking that bottom tower in the meantime. Very tanky. He's got that Spirit of the Golem and the Randuin's Omen. He's got a lot of health and a lot of armor, 174 armor on him. Especially since Hai, of course, you know, is AD. There's 3 AD champions. You got Jace, you got Hai, Lee Sin, and you got Graves, of course. Takes the Lantern Ride to safety. Not able to get that red buff. But Meteos, again, is just taking certain objectives by himself. Manages to get the blue buffs. Manages to get the towers. He doesn't have the blue buff anymore, though. He did take it at one time. He has the... Ooh, but red team going for the dragon. They know they had to go back. They did pick up that kill on Hai as well earlier on. They know that he just spawned. Can they manage to get this, or can Meteos make a miracle still? You see Alistar trying to keep him away, and that might be it. They got the Baron buff. Elise booking it out of there. Does not want to fight a team with Baron yet. But Jace is getting hunted. They miss everything on him. He does as much damage as he can, but he is going to go down. Blade of the Ruined King is going to ensure that. But can they continue anything else? Kennen waiting in the works, hoping to try and catch one person out who wants to come for Ezreal, but the other blue team having none of that. Don't want to risk that. They saw Kennen go up top. Not going to risk that. But hey, they're going to keep the pressure on the map. They want to waste this Baron time as much as they can, and it's definitely the wise decision. You need to waste as much time, enemies' Baron time as you can, just by pushing up the waves, especially when you see them go back like that. It's usually a good idea, especially if you're not there to contest Baron. You know, if you're not doing anything to contest Baron, then you just gotta push away. Keep pressure on that map, make sure they can't just come in, and that inhibitor being down definitely helps them as well. Let's see what else Hai and Meteos have finished. You're seeing Meteos having that Spirit of Mythology, he has Locket of the Iron Solari, he's got his Spirit of the Old Ancient Golem. I know it's Spirit of the Golem, I just don't know what the adjective is. Spirit of the Ancient Golem. Sork Shoes, of course, with Home Guard. And then, of course, you know, he can build. I'm not sure what he's going to build that into just yet. Build that into whatever he wants. Might be a Randuin's Omen. Could be something else. Could be just two pieces of two different recipes. See what he deals there. Meanwhile, Hai is sitting on a bunch of attack damage items. He's got that Last Whisper. He has got that in Blade of the Ruined King. He's got that Black Cleaver Hex Drinker. So, I mean, he's got a lot of magic resist. He's got a lot of attack damage, but he is pretty squishy when it comes to this. He kicks Kennen back. Does not want to deal with that. And will Hai actually go in here? No, he will not. Not follow the kick in there. Still keeping the aggression on this team here. And they're just being forced back time and time again. Red team has the Baron buff, but they have to use it defensively. They have not been able to go aggressive yet, but there are 5 people here. Hai needs to be careful. Does not want to get caught out right here. Graves, meanwhile, pushing down this bottom tower. Nas is going to, of course, going to have something to say about that. Going to come down here, throw down that Spear of Fire, and deal with that. Gray's actually going in on this. He gets withered. That's going to lower down his attack speed quite a bit. This could be a chance for Ari to get a pick here. Does not actually decide to go for it. Decides to go straight for Thresh. Thresh is going to go down. Ari able to pick up the kill. Kennen coming in. Gets the stun onto Graves. Graves getting bursted down. Graves pops the barrier trying to survive, but Ari picks up that double kill. Continuing the chase with that Spirit Rush. She's got the... No, she used them all. Not able to catch Meteos. There. The Hai coming in the backside. He gets stunned. He gets charmed. He's forced to flash out of there. He's got to be dangerous. Meteos trying to do what he can here. Manages to land the cocoon onto Ninja. Ninja forced the Arcane Shift away. Hai doing what he can. He manages to pick up the kill onto with the Dragon Rage. Again, another cocoon coming out. Misses though. They're jumping onto this Ezreal. Jace manages to get the burst down onto him. Ezreal getting caught out of position there. Horrible decision. Meteos going for the next repel. Cocoon, he misses the cocoon. Gets a couple spells out there, but Hai is caught by another charm. This could be death for him. He comes in. He dies from the Ignite. Kennen able to pick up that kill. And Nasus is continuing the chase. He's got the Wither. Does he have his ultimate up? His ultimate will be up in 20 seconds. They're doing what they can to survive here. But no, Nasus is going to turn around. He is going to head back home. Does not want to risk another fight. Not sure if the inhibitor went down again, but they have a lot of the minions in their base to deal with, and they gotta deal with them now. So blue team gonna lick their wounds, gonna head back, see what they can get. Chase has that mirror mana now. He's got that last whisper. He's got that Ma. He's looking pretty. He's got a lot of damage, got a lot of armor pen as well. But nobody else has really built too much. Kennen, of course, has that Zonus. He's got his hunting guys. He's built a needlessly large rod. What he'll build that into? Maybe a Rabadon's. Yep, there it is. There's that Rabadon's. Nasus, of course, has that Glacial Shroud. Gonna be, of course, going for that. Going for the Frozen Heart. Frozen Heart will help him out. Ezreal has finished that Triforce. Blade of the Ruined King, Last Whisper. But, I mean, he just doesn't have everything complete. He's only got 225 attack damage compared to Graves, who has 323. That's 100 attack damage more. But I mean, it is based off his Qs. He's got 100 damage on his Qs alone. So that's a lot of damage on his Qs. So his Qs do quite a bit of damage, but he himself, you know, auto attacks, he's not a huge threat. He does, you know, he does damage with his auto attacks, obviously. With Blade of the Ruined King, he does 50% of people's health. Shred, you know, as physical damage. Yes, as physical damage. Minimum is 100. I didn't know that. I don't know what the maximum is. So it does at least 100 damage. But I mean, these guys aren't like stacking that much health. I mean, Graves only has about 2,200. Got 2,000 on him, only like 2,300. Meteos is the one who is the tankiest. There comes the charm coming out onto Thresh. Thresh taking down to half health there with just one Ari combo. Meanwhile, Hai is just trying to split push. doesn't have much to duel this Kennen, I don't think. Actually, I don't think Kennen has much to duel with him. He only has teammates here. He's got to be careful. Goes in for the Q,
Blue team has slain the dragon.
you know, to kill a minion, but he kind of didn't let his animation go through, so he doesn't kill that minion at all. At all. So, things dying down here for the teams. Red team is forced to play defensively. Blue team can wait it out. They can just push waves, you know, wait for Baron, get a pick. They have all the time. They have comp right now just to wait it out. Waiting for that. No, it looks like a Sheen has been built next for Nasus. It looks like he's not going to be going for that Frozen. He's going to be going for that Fist of the Frozen Star, whatever it's called. Frozen Fist. But it looks like Kennen and Elise are going to duking out up top lane. Look at all that damage coming out. Oh my gosh! Let's watch that again. Let's watch that one more time. Just for sake. Here we go. Hai just chilling in this bush. Kennen has no idea. He checks it. He gets Tempest. He gets Cripple. He gets Ultimate. He gets Q'd and then Q'd again. And that's just so much damage coming out. Let's just see how much damage that actually does. It does 170 plus 8% of their missing health. Just, oh, it's so much damage coming out from the Sonic Wave. Enough just to finish him off. Graves looking for, you know, a kill. He finds Alistar, but he doesn't manage to finish him off. But Baron, they are pinging on to Baron. Meteos, of course, does have it timed. And there it is. Baron is up, and this is all blue team really had to wait for. You even see Lee Sin just kind of just keeping them up top just by doing this. But there comes the charm coming out. He does not have his ultimate for another 12 seconds here. He has to be worried about this. The Foxfire, he's got the Spirit Rushes coming in. He is in danger. The Wither is on him now. There's nothing he can do. He is dead. He tries to do what he can, but Hai was just too far up. He tried to bait, and he succeeded, but he died in the process. They swallowed that bait hard. All he got for was a Baron, which they were going to get anyways. Baron was pretty much jumping into the boat. He just had to, you know, be the bait and just jump off the boat into the sea of death. That was the worst analogy I think I've ever done in my life. Now blue team has this Baron buff. They have all the sieging power in the world right now. They actually find Kennen. Kennen has the ultimate. He has not used his Zanyas yet. No, he did not even use his Zanyas. Maybe it was a glitch, letting it lag a little bit there. But Graves life-stealing off of the Wraiths, trying to get his health back before he goes back into this fight. Cocoon lands on the Ahri. Ahri taking a lot of damage. She's gone to half health. Nasus played back into the team. Nasus goes down. Meteos sticking on that Ahri. Ahri trying to get out of there. A nice pulverize will be able to shut down that Elise. But Jace will be able to pick that up with a long bomb. Trying to find Ezreal, but Ezreal's too fast. He's too Weasley. Gonna be able to get out of there. They're gonna instead turn their attention onto this inhibitor, maybe even the Nexus towers. But Graves jumping straight on us with the red buff onto Ezreal. They've got the shields to deal with it, and there's the ace. That's gonna be the game. Blue team dominating this out of the gate. Hai and Meteos with some great map coverage. Meteos with some great objective control as always. Meteos always on top of the objective. We saw him at Dragons and Barons before they spawned time and time again with wards, with pink wards. Actually, pink wards go to Thresh. Good job by Thresh for getting those pink wards, those wards, getting that dragon control so that way Meteos can just, you know, just sit there and just wait for it to come. So good job by them. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I know I haven't cast in a long time, and I'm sorry for that. I'm going to be casting more, a little bit more now. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe, remember to comment, you know, on any opinion you have. And I always take feedback, constructive criticism, you know, and none of this you suck stuff. That stuff, I don't even care. I just look at it, laugh, and go away. So, thank you guys for watching it again. It's been a long time, but it's good to be back. I'm a little sick right now, so I'm sorry for my voice. I'm sorry for the quality as well. I've had to downgrade. My upload was lowered. So, anyway, guys, again, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed.